Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are new here, welcome. So today's video is basically about car habits, and I'm still learning. Like I used to see, it's like I'll be putting disclaimer, not that I'll put it, but this is a disclaimer. I'm not really a pro at driving. You get bored. I just have some basic things that I've learned that I just feel can help people. You get, I don't know, just so that you can have that friendly reminder. Because I remember when I started learning this driving thing, and I didn't practice for months. I still don't practice for a while, but I didn't practice for a while. And when it was time to start the car, they said put your leg on brake. I put my leg on accelerator. So that's why I am just, I just felt okay, let me just drop the key notes that I don't know if I should call it key notes, but let me just drop the things that I know so I can help you guys, because you people are my friends. Thank you for subscribing, or thank you for being here. So yeah, basically, so I'm going to be telling you, today's video is just basically me telling you about the basic things to do before you get your car on the road every day, like just basic cautionary things that you should take note of. Do you get? So I'll be showing you. And for women like me, we don't need our brothers or fathers or husbands to do these things for us all the time, Oh, and to the women, happy International Women's Day that has passed. You guys rock. So basically, so today is just about teaching you the cautionary things that you need to know while before you start your car. So yeah, let's get to that. So depending on the model of your car, I don't know, but I'm going to be teaching you based on this car, this model. I don't even know the model, but I shall know it's Toyota sha. So this is where you open your car bonnet. You do something like this and it opens. So I'll show you what I have done there now. But another thing to note, never leave your car keys in the car. People that have underwear, when they watch it, they will know.
Toyota.
Are you ready? So there is something underneath here that when you open the bonnet in the car, you click it and your bonnet opens up. So not all cars have this one. I think old models, I'm not sure, but it sounds that this one has this. So now here we are. This here is where your car water goes to. When you pour water here and all, this is the place. So yeah, there's water here. So this is where you pour water. Some people pour water there, but I would not advise you to pour water here after you've been driving for a while, because this place, if you touch it when it is very hot, you don't go be that, so you ain't go burn. Not burn, but like you have burns in your finger and all. So it's advisable that you just pour water here. Do you get? You pour water here, and I think you'll be good to go for that period of time. And it's advisable for you to check your water every day before you take your car out for the new day. And this is the oil section. This is where you put your oil. So now I'm going to teach you how to check your oil. When you bring it out, this does not automatically signify you have oil. You clean it first. Get your accurate oil reading. So I'm just going to use paper because I don't have anything with me right now. I've cleaned it a bit, so I will stick it back into the oil thing. You dip it in, feels like it's water, then you bring it back out. Now is when you take your oil reading, and if you look at it, this is normal. This is your optimal oil point. The other point is just, I think that's when it is low. Then this one is the normal optimal one. If you want to work on your battery, ensure, please ensure that your key is not in the ignition. If it is there, I don't know, I've not tried it before, but they told me not to allow it to be there. So I don't know if you try and you allow it. I think it will shock you, but it has not shocked me before. That's why I'm advising you, so that you will join me to not allow it to shock you. Please, when you want to check your battery out, or you want to touch anything within your battery area, please ensure your key is not in the ignition for your own safety. Now, concerning the battery, my key is in my pocket, don't worry, it's not in my ignition. So concerning the battery, don't worry, Nigeria Organizer has done DIY on this one. So usually people's batteries have a green thing around it. That just lets you know that your battery is in good health. I don't know much about it. I did not learn organizing, but I just know that this is how your battery should look. It should look healthy. All these wire things, it should connect to each other. This part you can leave it for your husband's women or for your daddy and your brothers. But if it's only you, take it to your fogger, because I know that fogger means organizer. It means your mechanic. This thing, the wires are okay to me. I have no business with it. So concerning these terminals, it must not ionize. Chemistry students will understand what I am saying. So if at a point you begin to see that some white things are coming out around your battery terminals, please, it just signifies that you need to get it checked. There is something up with your battery, because it will make your car start giving you issues. So you need to check out the terminals when you start seeing some whitish thing like salt. It comes in form of salt clustered together, so you need to check it out. This had it before it was changed, so you need to check that out. And if you see water around the edges of your terminals also, that just tells you that that just tells you that the battery is bad. So please, especially if you want to buy and they are trying to sell you batteries that have water around the terminal area, do not buy it. It's battery water, I think it's acids also. So do not buy it. It's not water, it's acid. So do not buy it. But when you see it, if you think it is water, it looks liquid, it comes to you like you just think, oh, there's water by my battery. It's not water, it's acid. So you need to know that that's a red flag for your battery, Sha. So another thing I would like to add that I noticed with this brand of car while driving with it or something, there was a day I was trying to drive, and the person that taught me told me that when I come out of the car, when I park my car, I should ensure that I make sure my tires are straight. I should make sure that my tires are straight when I am parking my car. That is just a good habit to have, when driving or when parking. So I realized one day after I came out, right now it's not even straight. So I realized one day after I came out from the car that I tried adjusting the steering wheel without the key in it. I had already locked the car and everything. I already shut it down and all. Then I tried to adjust the tire from the steering wheel, and I realized that I couldn't move. See, when I do something like this, now I don't know if you guys heard the click, but now the steering wheel is locked. So at this point, you do not need to panic. That's how you solve it. Yeah. So if you feel you need to adjust your tire after you have stopped the car and switched off your tap, please don't, just avoid it, because I don't know, just try to avoid it. Now, to close your bonnet, you don't need to do anything special. To close your bonnet, you don't need to do anything special. You check everything you need to check. You're ready to move. You shut it out. That was loud, sorry. So another thing that I also learned is that your car temperature, there are times that it goes up, so you need to take note of it. You need to take note of it so you can regulate. Do you see that C and H in that point there, like underneath those numbers, the C and H that you're seeing there? The C means cold, then the H means hot. So when you're driving, when you've been driving for a while, if your car is getting hot, the meter thing there begins to go up. That ant thing, it begins to go up, and it just tells you that your car temperature is rising and all. So if you need to take note of things that you could do in that moment, just it's just a precautionary thing. And I think in some cars it presents itself in degree. Not all cars come in cold and hot. I know Benz has its own in degree, because I think I saw 120 degree, then 80 degree on Benz. So if you shall see that temperature marking, that just shows your car is getting, when the hand is going higher, you get that, just shows that your car temperature is going, up. So at that point you need to figure out the things to do, and this is what I know or I think you can do. In that point, if you're using your car's AC, you need to switch off the car AC. If you are if you are in a position where you can check the car water, you should try to do that also. Check the car water, ensure that you have enough water in the car. You can check that. But if you leave it and it goes up, it goes to that highest point, your car belt can cut. There's a car belt, I've not seen it, but there's a car belt and it can cut. That's what they told me. So I'm telling you people to ensure that your car does not get to the highest temperature, so that your car belt does not cut, so that you will not be among those people that will stop on the road with overheating car. I've told you. Thanks and God bless. I'm sure you guys have noticed some vendors selling this tiny mirror in traffic. For a beginner, this mirror is actually really helpful. It helps you see more than this mirror. When you have it, you understand what I am saying. Oh, and another thing I think you should also note is the car tires. If you should have a flat, if you actually intend to continue using that car tire, I beg, do not drive on that flat tire, because the chances of it spoiling that tire, the rims spoiling that tire, is like 90%. If you say you want to drive the minute you notice you have a flat, I think you should just look for where to park your car immediately and remove the tire, because if you do not, you can spoil that tire and you would not be able to pump it back. And it's also advisable that you check on your tires regularly. You gauge it. You go to the mechanic and tell them to gauge your 4 tires, which I don't know, it can come in helpful, because I know of the time where I went to gauge the tire and they were all not the same number, so I had to increase everything to a certain number. I don't know the standard one, so I'll check out that one, and then I'll tell you guys about it in my next video when I find out the normal one, because you can't trust these mechanics around. So I need to do my research and find out the standard tire number, not number, but you get. That's it for today. I think that was all the tips that I can give you for today, like I already said earlier. So yeah, basically we'll see each other in the next video, where I'll probably be talking about tires, or it could be me teaching you how to make palazzo pants. Check out my palazzo pants. It's from Maria Tujoyi. If you want one, place another on Instagram. Thanks. Bye.